Hey guys, it's me again, back with another video. So, I was sitting here at home, and I was just sitting there thinking, watching social media and everything, and I was watching the news, and I saw on the news that they were destroying Paul's nightclub. They're demolishing Paul's nightclub. For those of you that do not know, Paul's nightclub is a nightclub in Orlando, Florida, where there was a mass shooting at. I used to work there back in the day as well. Um, and it just brought so many memories. It brought back so many memories of just like what life used to be like. Going out with friends, genuine friends, going to the bars and the clubs and dancing at the bars and the clubs. And I don't mean like bumping and grinding. I mean, if there was a new Beyonce or Britney Spears song that came out and there was a choreography to it, we were doing that choreography in the middle of the dance floor, like breaking it down. You did not care what you looked like when you went to the club. You left looking a mess, so it didn't matter what you wore. The girls, if they had heels on, they didn't have them on when they were leaving. They were walking on the pavement barefoot. And at the end of the night, we'd all walk down to McDonald's, get food, and it was just such a good time. I remember being underage drinking there, and I would sneak over to the bathroom with someone that was old enough to drink, and I'd chug their drink down real quick, and just good times. And it made me think, like fast forwarding to now, where do we, where do things go, like where do things go so left? Like how do things go from it being affordable, having time to spend with your friends, having time to spend with your family, having time to go to work, having time, it felt like it was so easy to prioritize the things within our lives. When did it get to a point where it made it so hard to do that? Because I'm trying to sit there and think, and I'm like, when did it go from me having one job, being able to prioritize everything, to then working two jobs, working three jobs? And then I remember it just got to a point where I was working. Just working all the time. And then if I did go out, it's because I had to go out because I needed something, like I had to go out, and I just, you know, rough it out the next day because, you have to let off some steam. It just, it just really baffles me. And maybe it's just because I'm a really positive and optimistic person in general. Like, I'm a very optimistic and positive person. If I'm stressed, I'm going to pray. If I'm stressed, I'm going to go put myself in a room by myself and I'm going to meditate. Or I'm going to have self-dialect with myself, internal dialect with myself. Like if I have a situation or an argument with someone, or if there's a confrontation with someone, I'm not going to yell or scream at the person. I'm just going to handle the situation fine. But then later, I might need like an hour to myself because I have to play out every single thing I really wanted to say in my head to that person. Because I have to get that aggression out somehow. And the funny thing is, every time I play out those scenarios in my head, like over and over and over again, like what I would have said to someone, like the rude shit that I would have said to someone, every time it always comes back to the, okay. Okay. Because at the end of it, I realize me yelling and screaming at the person is just going to hurt them. They're going to yell back at me. I'm going to yell back at them. And then, what are we solving? Like, what are we solving? What are we fixing? And then I have to look at the situation deeper than that. Okay. Do I love this person that I'm yelling at and having an argument with? Do I love them? I love everyone. I don't hate anyone. So it's always, yes, I do love this person. So what's the goal of that? Do I want this person to be around me? Do I want this person in my life? And even if I don't want them in my life, do I want to represent myself that way? Answer is no, I don't. Because me how can I say this? When people sit there and say they won an argument, you didn't win the argument. If you win an argument with someone, you really lost the argument. Because the person most likely got you out of character. You obviously swore and cussed, so you lowered your intelligence level down to like the lowest vibration. You didn't win anything. You didn't win anything. And then you let someone get you out of your composure. You had no control over your composure, no control over your attitude. You probably said some hurtful things that were probably mean. And if you said them, you meant them. So, but I think just being an optimistic and positive person, I think I'm just so, it's hard for me to wrap my brain around all the fighting, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. And we've been doing it for how long now? It's like, aren't you guys over it? Like, aren't you guys over it? I'm over it. I'm so over it. Like, why are we fighting and arguing about what someone else does with their life? Because you might not like me because I decided to live my life this way. Okay, great. But you don't know me. You do not know me. Hating me just because I decided to live my life this way when you have no understanding of to why I decided to do this is like me hating white people because I think they're all white trash. When that's not true. Or me hating black people because I think they're all ghetto. Also not true. Or hating Asians because they're all so smart. Not true. Like, why are we playing into stereotypes? And also, why are we allowing the few, and this is with every demographic, why do we allow the few people in that demographic make up the entire character for the rest of the demographic? Like, just because you see the worst of people all the time, does that mean that's all of the people? You know what I mean? As humans, we are wired to focus on the negative more than the positives. It's wrong. It's stupid. I don't understand why people focus on the negatives versus than the positives more. But we do. People love to sit there and go, I don't like drama. But all they do is cause drama. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. People are so mad at trans people, yet for what? For what? You guys are calling us men. It's like, okay, but you don't realize, like, then there's more women in the world. And don't include trans women. You don't have to include trans women in that. There's more women in the world. Less men, more women for you guys. And isn't there a loneliness of men epidemic going on right now, too? So why are you straight men so concerned? Go find a female with a pussy. Like, why are you so concerned? Go get who you want. Like, me living my life isn't stopping you in any way from doing what you want to do. So, if you're coming up in the comments and trans people's and everyone's conversations, it just looks kind of, it looks like it's projection. And I'm just going to look right back at you like, what you want. But, regardless, I'm always continuing to make these videos because I want to hopefully show that I'm no different than you guys. That's why I come on here with no makeup. That's why I come on here just looking, chilling, vibing before I go to sleep. I don't have to do all the performative stuff. You know what I mean? Just to show that I'm normal. Anyway, until next time, guys.